Good morning, this is Leah Benford reporting today's science from Science North. At any time during the year, the night sky can be fascinating to observe. This weekend, however, it's going to be made that much more spectacular by the Perseids meteor shower. Today I'm here with Dr. Simon Strasser to learn a little bit more about this natural phenomenon. Hi Simon, so what exactly is a meteor shower?
Well, a meteor shower is basically an event where you have a lot more shooting stars than normal. So when there is a meteor shower, what we're going to see is shooting stars coming out of one direction of the sky, and it's just going to be a lot more than usual. So that's what we're going to see this Friday with the Perseid meteor shower.
So what exactly can people expect to see during this meteor shower?
Well, you can actually imagine a meteor shower being sort of like driving through the rain with a car. And when you drive through the rain, right, it looks like the droplets are coming towards the windshield, and that's sort of what's happening. The Earth is plowing into an old tail of a comet, the comet Swift-Tuttle in this case, and these particles that are still out there in space are hitting the Earth as we're going through them. So it actually looks like all these particles coming out of one direction of the sky, and so we're going to see shooting stars coming out of the constellation Perseus, and they're going to go all across the sky though. So if you lie outside in a place where it's nice and dark, you're going to be able to see shooting stars all across the sky, but basically coming out of the constellation Perseus, because that's the direction the Earth is actually traveling in right now.
Wow, but I heard there's a full moon this weekend, so is that going to impact how many shooting stars people actually get to see?
Yeah, unfortunately with the full moon that will impact things a little bit. So when we have the light of the full moon, that will make it impossible to see the really faint ones, but we should still see some of the brighter ones. And in a meteor shower, there's always some shooting stars that are almost sort of like fireballs. They really look bright and sort of glow for a few seconds after they pass through, so those ones we should definitely be able to see. And it's not a great year for shooting stars, but this will definitely still be one of the best events of the year.
Okay, so where is the best place in Sudbury to go to see this meteor shower?
Well, the best place is really to go outside of the city. So if you can go somewhere where the skies are really nice and dark, that is really, really great, because at least you're getting away from the city lights. If you don't want to leave the city, another great place you could come to is to Dynamic Earth, because we're going to have an event there where we're going to be doing a star party. We're going to start with a presentation that I'll be giving on the stuff the universe is made of, and then we'll set up our telescopes and we'll look at all kinds of stuff, and people can get comfortable on the hill there at Dynamic Earth and look for shooting stars.
So what time does this star party start? So
the star party will start at 8 p.m. with my presentation, so people should show up just a little bit early to make sure they get a seat. And then about 9 p.m., as soon as it gets dark, we'll be starting to look at things with our telescopes, and people can start looking for shooting stars. They will probably start peaking from about 11 p.m. till 1 or 2 in the morning is when the meteor shower is really the best.
Wow, that sounds like a great event. So happy stargazing this weekend, and I hope that you see a lot of shooting stars.
Well, thank you very much, Leah.
To learn more about our star party, you can call us, visit us in person, or check us out at sciencenorth.ca. I'll see you next time with more of today's science.